What's up, guys? Fox here. Going to bring a 1 versus 1. The map is going to be on Crossroads. Your two players today is going to be Silverbeast playing as an OKW, spawning up here in the northern position, and down in the southern position is going to be Boomerwaffen playing as the Americans. As you can see, it looks like they're opening up pretty standard so far. You're going to see two riflemen coming from Boomerwaffenmen as well as a rear echelon troop. And you're going to have storm piles opening up with two Volksgrenadier squads. No support units on the field just yet. Just a few skirmishes right now. Both players, I believe I said this earlier, both players are around 150 to 200 ranked range, so they're pretty high up there. Silverbeast has been on a few games on my channel as well, so if you have watched those games, you should be pretty familiar with him. Nothing too crazy in the beginning. Looks like he's going to go ahead and pump out another Volksgrenadier squad. Just building some sandbags up in the northern position. Players look like there's pretty even, pretty even cap here. Split down the middle for both players. So it looks like we're gonna have 3 Volksgrenadier squads and 3 riflemen on the field. Still no support units. Riflemen gonna try to, thought they were gonna try to dive on them, but wisely stays back as they are in cover. Now he's gonna move up a little bit. He's got that rear echelon squad firing onto the flank of the Volksgrenadier, so damage is negated onto this side. It looks like he should come out on top. Rifleman's gonna have to retreat here soon. There they go. Unfortunately, the other rifle squad's coming in a bit too late. And he's gonna go ahead and jump back into that cover, realizing the rifle squad's coming in there. However, Volk's getting pretty low. Should be able to force retreat at least on one, probably both of the squads here. One getting really low there. He's gonna try and take it out, but has just enough health to get away there. Second Volksgrenadier squad sticking it as long as they can, and they're gonna have to retreat as well. So Boomerwaffen able to hold the right position, not losing any points. Silverbeast looking to take the cutoff point here, but he decides not to. And he changes his mind again. Maybe a misclick. And he's going to go back here and get that cutoff point. As you can see, Boomerwaffen starting to go a little bit into Silverbeast territory. However, this cutoff point's great here. He's going to cut him away from this fuel point for the time being. Okay, he's got a captain now onto the field. They're going to try and stop that, but looks like it's going to be capped before he's able to get there in time. Meanwhile, those Grenadiers getting rid of this rifle squad over here. Your echelon troops coming in to support. Most likely it's going to be for the next 30 seconds before they're forced to retreat as well. Really, this is just going to be a delaying tactic by Boomerwaffen, trying to keep Silverbeast as busy as possible, so he's unable to cap. And he's still sitting over there. You can see it's just taking up so much time, being so annoying. Now he's finally able to retreat, but in the meantime, his captain and rifle squad are able to recap the territory that he's lost earlier. Supply half track now out for Silverbeast, and be curious to see what he decides to go. Oops. And I don't know if I can see what he's building. At least it doesn't indicate it anywhere. So we'll come back to that one. See if it's a tier 2 or tier 3. So far, pretty standard from both players. Nothing too crazy. No crazy strategies. Able to get a mine down. I'm not sure if he saw that. He might have. I guess we'll see. It kind of looks like it, or maybe he's just coming from that angle. And so far, nothing too crazy. VP's 500 to 460. Both players harassing each other's field point at the same time. Mine is still here. I feel like he knows it's there because he's just been dancing around it the whole time. Oh, he's gonna retreat into it. Maybe he didn't know it was there. Loses 2 models there. And now it's just a rifle squad and the grenadier squad. Down here in the middle, we have a bit of a fight too. First time seeing the buildings utilized by both players, and it looks like he decides to go tier 2. Curious to see what he decides to come out. Maybe he actually pops out an MG first. Oops. Most likely go into the middle. Somewhat of a big push here. Volkswagen paired with a Stern Power, going to move in really quickly. Easily gets rid of this team over here. Rear echelon troops deciding not to stick around this time. And we have the MG squad moving out here in the middle. Looks like he's going to hop into this, maybe hop into this building. Little bit indecisive. No, actually, he realizes the rifle squad's coming in for the cutoff. Now he's going to set up the MG to get the suppression, which is great. Now the question is, can this rifle squad get the flank on it? We have the Volkswagen squad here in the building, so he's going to be able to spot the flank before it occurs. MG gets the suppression, forces retreat, and going to reset up quickly to re-angle onto this other rifle squad. Great micro by Silverbeast. And it's going to take a little bit as they are in green cover. In the meantime, though, we have a fight down here as well. Stern Power is taking on a captain, forcing them to retreat. And we actually have a full cap here over on the bottom portion of the map. And it looks like we have a half track out onto the field as well. Both commanders upgraded. But they still haven't been able to dislodge this rifle squad, at least not yet. There goes a grenade. Now he's going to be able to take it out. Down to 2 models. As he realizes he's busy microwaving down here in the southern position. They're just burning 1 model left. Oh, I think he's going to get it. Oh no, he loses a rifle squad. I think he's too busy down here in the southern position with his AA gun. Or AA half track. That's unfortunate. He's actually down to 2 rifle squads. I'm pretty sure he built 4. Either way, Silverbeast has the advantage. Gonna take off this fog before. Has the advantage. Currently, AA gun is going to help a lot. So he's going to have to do a lot of damage to make up for what his losses earlier. We'll see what he decides to do. We have an AT gun out for Silverbeast, though. It's just going to come down to the micro for both players. Silverbeast now coming out back onto the field. Looks like Boomerwaffen was able to retake his position down here in the southern position. And let's see where Silverbeast decides to go. Looks like he's going to go up north, wanting to recap his own field point again. And looks like we have an AT gun also from Boomerwaffen. Let's see, here it goes. So he spots the AA gun. AT gun's way up here. Rifle squads between them and the AA gun. I don't think there's anything to support it though. Oh, there's an MG squad though. That's pretty good positioning. He's still within the MG range. He spots the AT gun with the rifleman. I don't even know where the truck went. Oh, he's backed up really far. He realizes, ooh, gets the stun here. And rifle squad's forced to retreat. Now the AA gun's gonna go here into the middle and try to dislodge this middle team here. I think Silverbeast still is holding pretty well so far. AA gun hasn't been able to be too effective just yet. He's up to 5 kills. Ooh, gets the Shrek damage engine. AT gun trying to get in there. Unfortunately, the captain and lieutenant are still onto the field. He wisely backs up the AT gun. Hasn't lost a single model. Just the quick repositioning of his support units has been so crucial between the MG and AT gun. Rifle squad coming in for the flank. I don't think we have any other support. Doesn't look like he has grenades though. It's going to take a little bit of time. AT gonna get into the position, but again, I don't know where the support is. And there he goes. He's gonna retreat it. Oh, a little overextension there. Tries to get this rifle squad. And so far, not looking still pretty even. MG squad is back here. Really using his forward units as a scout and using the MG to prevent any flanks. Getting that suppression, just constantly on the move, and really keeping it, keeping the MG guessing for Boomerwaffen where it actually is. Again, repositioning over here on the left-hand side. He knows there's a lieutenant and rifle squad. Some form of push over here. Doesn't look like he's gonna get the vision though. However, that should help out Silverbeast, because he can reposition that MG and catch Boomerwaffen off guard to get that suppression. Over here on the right-hand side, somewhat of a push over here. They're trying to get the AT or AA gun. AT gun moving up. It's damage. He knows it's there. He knows it's here. Oh, he gets a shot off, but it misses. I think it's gonna be able to get away, unfortunately. Yeah, here comes the infantry for Boomerwaffen, and they're gonna stop that push, or stop that chase, more like. Once again, up here in the northern position, both players really just harassing their field points. MG set up over here. Do we have a flank? Somewhat of a flank. He is capping this manpower point down here. And it looks like the AT gun was forced to retreat, as well as the Volksgrenadier squad here in the southern position. As you can see them on the mini-map, running back to the base. And forcing the lieutenant to retreat. Really low on health, though. Is he going to be able to get this one? He's going to trying to run it down. Oh, and he gets it. He gets it last minute, unfortunately. That's a huge loss. Silverbeast with another win. And the AA gun coming up here in the northern position to support. But that damage, losing a lieutenant is just so expensive. AA gun up to 9 kills now. It's not bad. It's not bad if he didn't lose any squads, but he's gonna have to do a lot with it. I think he's been doing decent, but you got to get that extra to make up for those losses. Looks like Silverbeast are completely off the map currently, and he's going to try to come back onto the field. Boomerwaffen going for the triple cap, even down by 2 or 3 squads. Remaking a rifle squad.
Got a rifle squad waiting for orders.
So he sees the big push here up in the northern position. Be interesting to see how Boomerwaffen decides to respond to it. AA gun still up here in the northern position. Hasn't moved a bit. Spots the Volksgrenadier squad and gonna get that suppression shortly. And he continues to commit to the north. We'll see where these squads decide to go. So some of them are gonna go down the south. Even an A gun leading the way there for the cap. And yeah, he's gonna back off just a bit. Maybe it's bait to go into the MG. Going up here in the north, looks like A gun's still being super annoying. No counter for it, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Shreks just popped out, and they're right there up under the A gun. Uses overdrive to get out of there. Can they get the shot? Oh, we got a Sherman on the field. So now Sherman's on the field. Maybe this could even it out a little bit, as he only has one AT gun on the field. He's the second one being built. And then he, as we just saw, stern piles with those Shreks. So far, no issues here in the southern position. Boomerwaffen opting not to bring any of his vehicles down south. And we see why. He looks like he was able to handle that push, forcing Silverbeast out of the southern position. Sherman kind of has free reign currently. And all the units of Silverbeast are now in his territory. Reinforcing, looking to come back out. Has both AT guns out onto the field here in the left-hand side, as supported by one Volksgrenadier squad. Has another Volksgrenadier squad going up here into the middle. Spots the Sherman. AT guns turning, going towards the middle. Let's see if you can get double shots onto this Sherman before it retreats. Looks like the AA gun is still repairing over here, or they're just not. They're actually just not crewed just yet. Gets one shot, gets a second, gets a double, and he's gonna be forced to retreat. This will open a bit of a window for his troops to come out just as they're coming out of the base, so it's a pretty good window. The only thing he has to deal is with the AA gun, with double AT and Shreks on the field. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's really going to come down to the infantry for the time being. Rifle squads moving kind of spread out here, moving here up into the middle, and a few over here on the right hand side. There it goes. It just wiped the AA gun off the map, deletes it, and it's gone just like that. Unfortunately. And now he only has a Sherman on the field. Boomerwaffen unfortunately wasn't able to take that building. MG gonna come up here as well. This is deja vu, exact same positioning, using that green cover. MG firing down on that squad and Volksgrenadier squad into that building. Got a rifle squad as well, trying to support from the back. It's gonna be a long drawn out fight. Ooh, I believe we have a strafing run. Yeah, we have a strafing run coming in. This is gonna force that MG to retreat down to one model. Oh, 0 models takes out the MG. Oh, is he gonna go for the MG? There's no squads to get it. I think he's no. Yeah, he might go for it. No, he's gonna go for the two AT guns here, and I don't think there's any support units here to support it, and he's gonna have to pull it back. So Boomerwaffen with a big win down here, even without the support of the Sherman. Now the Sherman is fully repaired onto the field. MG's still sitting out here. Looks like he hasn't decided to get it. Just gonna leave it out there. Maybe he's gonna try to destroy it with the Sherman. Looks like it's gonna be picked up though. Ooh, gets a shot on it, but it's just not enough. Now he's gonna have to retreat it down to 2 models. Miss. He's gonna be able to get away. AT gun pushing that Sherman away. So Silverbeast suddenly pushed back into his base. VP's 305 to 361 now favoring Boomerwaffen. Looking real good here. Even has his own AT gun. Oh man, we got a Sherman Calliope on the field. And this could get really nasty really soon. His force is somewhat bunched up on here. 2 AT guns have been sticking together most of the time, which generally is not a bad thing, but for artillery or in any kind of indirect fire, it's really becoming a juicy target. Sherman almost going down. We also have a P4 on the field. He decides not to chase it. Oh, he shoots through the hedgerow. I don't think he got a shot. Looks like Boomerwaffen lost a rifle squad, maybe. Yeah, it looks like he lost a rifle squad, unfortunately. Maybe it was in this building that just went down. And P4 gonna move out. See what he's looking for. I don't know where the AT gun is. Oh, the AT gun's way out of position, so now he's gonna chase his Sherman that is so low. He finds it. I think he's gonna be able to get it. Yeah, that thing's definitely gone. And there it goes. That's unfortunate. Boomerwaffen looking so strong, and then just flipped suddenly on its head. However, I'll have to give it to Boomerwaffen. As much as he's lost, he's been able to stay in this game. Even VP's favoring him, as He keeps going. He keeps pushing on.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
So Boomerwaffen taking his VP. Silverbeast taking Boomerwaffen's VP. Or, excuse me, fuel points. P4 gonna come up here in the north to push away this infantry. However, the AT gun is sitting over here. He's also building a second one. And here it is. Just outside the range. They really got to protect this AT gun, and there's adequate protection there. AT gun fires on the P4. P4 realizes now it's there. He's going to back off just a smidge. Recon run for that AT gun, but unfortunately P4 is just going to back up way far, and I think the AT gun's left to fend for itself. No, we have a rifle squad over here. Oh, he spots the other Sherman. He knows it's on the field now. P4 though, we're gonna go and chase it down. Where is the AT gun? It's out of position, but there's a second one, remember, and it's coming out of the base, but I don't think it's going to be fast enough. Oh, one more shot. He knows it's almost down. Oh no, he's going to get it. Oh, he gets it. He gets a rear shot though. P4 isn't going to get away. It skirts just between the hedgerows here, and unfortunately the AT gun wasn't able to come out into the field on time, so P4 manages to get away. At least he catches it here in the middle. I don't think he's going to. Rifleman squad trying to spot for it, or at least get something onto it. Oh, that's soul crushing. That sucks. Boomerwaffen losing 2 Shermans now and an AA gun. Well, let's see. He's still in the game. VP's still favoring him for the time being. Now gonna get a Jackson, and that should definitely help him on for that Panzer IV. It looks like he kind of has his forces split between the north and southern position, but doesn't have the numbers. Silverbeast has 4 Volksgrenadier squads compared to his 2 rifle squads and a captain. Of course, you got a major, but you don't really count that one. That's more of a hero unit or support unit with all kinds of abilities. Oh no, dude, he lost an AT gun. I don't know where that was at. Oh, he lost the AT gun too, unfortunately. I don't know. Things are starting to fall apart. Jackson's on the field now. Oh, that's going to do squad against infantry. P4 hasn't even been on the field. Look, we're going to have some artillery. He's going to take out this AT gun with his own. Nope, he's going to retreat. So he saves the AT gun at least. Can go ahead and recrew that. P4 still hasn't been repaired, surprisingly. And now he's going to go ahead and start those repairs. Silverbeast getting another half track, looking to go up in the tiers. And looking at the map, Boomerwaffen starting to take the middle VP as well as the northern standard point. So still looks pretty even for his, considering his losses. Even taking this MG point up here in the northern position onto Silverbeast's side. So that'll be kind of an annoying surprise once he comes out of his base, which he is currently. Here comes the suppression. So now he knows, hey, there's an MG right outside my base. P4 is going to come up and try to take care of that. Do we have an AT gun on the field? Unfortunately, it's a little bit too far back. Or really way too far back there. We even have 2 AT guns and a sizable force up here in the northern position. P4 still wailing onto the MG Jackson, now moving up. I forgot about that Jackson, so easily comes up there and scares away the P4. Does have stern piles there, so if the Jackson decides to dive, you can use that as support. But anyway, Jackson doesn't decide to dive. It's going to hang back here for the time being. And Silverbeast looking to capture the northern VP or southern VP. Boomerwaffen still holding the middle. Silverbeast, I could feel somewhat of a big push coming soon. I think the MG just delayed it, which that's what Boomerwaffen needs. He needs time to rebuild his army. There's another Sherman onto the field. Is he gonna fire into the base? Oh man. We actually have a ISG out onto the field, and it's actually for the MG. And now he forces the MG out. Oh, here we go, the first volley. Oh no, didn't hit anything. Oh, that's unfortunate. He just runs right through. It unfortunately hits between the two Volkswagen squads as they run in, just burn an AT gun. And they kind of have free reign here, even gets the flank onto the MG. Boomerwaffen caught a little bit out of position. Didn't realize for a Volkswagen squad just to walk down the middle there. Has to back off. Silverbeast easily takes the middle. But we'll see what Boomerwaffen can do, man. He's been in the game the whole time. Regardless of what's happened. Oh, and it looks like they took the AT gun, they salvaged it. But looking at the army for Boomerwaffen, as I just said, he stayed in the game though. He has 2 rifle squads. Has another AT gun coming out. He has no AT guns. What happened to the one down here? Oh, it's still here. Oh, it's wrecked. Sorry, you can't recrew this. I'm dumb. Yeah, this thing is gone. So far, I'd say this is a pretty standard game. Mostly has come down to the micro, the core of the company heroes gameplay mechanics, with just a smidge of RNG. Man, that Jackson's been so close to taking that Panzer IV out twice now. And it looks like we got a triple cap from Silverbeast. VPs are tied for the next 2 seconds, and there it goes. Now shifting into Silverbeast's favor. Boomerwaffen coming out back on the field. He's going to come down here into the southern position. We'll probably try to recap the field point and VP that is closest to him.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
But he hasn't been able to keep the northern field point as well, so that's kind of keeping him in the game. Silverbeast up to 1,000 manpower. Just looking so comfortable. Volley here in the middle. Man, he just does not. He got 1 hit on the AT gun. That was about it. They at least forced the AT gun to retreat, but just so unfortunate.
A capture point is under attack. Point is under attack.
Boomerwaffen. Boomerwaffen takes the middle. But man, what do we have out here onto the field? We have a King Tiger. I think this is going to be it. I think that's going to be too much for him to handle. Boomerwaffen has one Jackson and an AT gun that is retreating to get repaired. And I think how Boomerwaffen's been staying in this has been able to split his forces, but like balance, like well, evenly split his forces without giving up too much. But with that King Tiger out on the field, you really got to consolidate and attack it. Yeah, now he realizes the King Tiger's on the field taking shots at his rifle squad here in the middle. Jackson's going to go ahead and move up. Maybe try to shoot through the hedgerow. No, he's going to use that recon so he knows where everything is at. And he sees two AT guns, a P4, and a King Tiger. I don't know what he's going to do about that. VP's 269 to 209. Silverbeast capping the middle, currently going to finalize the triple cap. Oh man, that King Tiger is going to wipe out that rifle squad if it doesn't get out of there. Oh, almost does. Down to one model. Jackson moving up here in the north. Interestingly, he's going to try to get a flank from the left side. But loses an MG, unfortunately. AT gun now has that ability. The armor piercing round is going to fire on that P4. P4 loses down to half health. Jackson almost taking it out. We're going to have to back off because of the King Tiger's presence. He also knows AT guns are hanging out here. Oh my goodness, they're way up here as well. King Tiger. Not sure where the King Tiger's going actually. But I think there's just too much now for Boomerwaffen. We're gonna see a GG here soon. Here comes the last volley. Gonna start raining out onto the MG. Shell bounces off. Jackson gonna have to back off. AT gun though, both AT guns are forced to retreat.
The capture point is being overrun.
Unfortunately, loses the AT gun. He's lost the majority of his army. And Boomerwaffen saying this here, which I can't say. GG from both sides. Pretty interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please send me a replay to my email in the description below if you guys would like one casted. And I'll see you guys in the next game.